We are now ready for lesson 2. Yesterday we talked about addition and subtraction properties, and today we're talking about addition and subtraction patterns. So let's just get right into it with example 1. It says, on Friday, 1,323 people saw the new movie at a local theater. On Saturday, 1,000 more people saw the new movie. On Sunday, 1,000 less people saw the new movie than on Saturday. How many people saw the movie each day? So that sounds like a lot, but we're going to take it step by step, and I know we can figure this out. So number 1 says to cut 4 strips of paper on each of the columns shown and cover the numbers. So I'm going to get a Post-it note and some scissors, and I'm gonna do just, I'm gonna do just that. So I'm gonna get my 4 strips of paper. Let me get those. Here's one. I'm gonna just cover each of these columns. Now I cut that exactly how big it needed to be. That was weird. All right, let's do the next one. And here's this. Okay, and let me cut my very last one. And then cover here. And here. Okay, so now I have all 4. Okay, there we go. Have all 4 of my columns covered, okay? So let's move to step 2. Slide the strips of paper to show 1,000, 300s, 2 10s, and 3 1s. So I'm going to slide these up. This is my thousands place. So I'm going to show 1,000. Okay, got that. 300s. So I'm going to show all of my hundreds. Okay. 2 10s. Oopsies. Okay, and 3 1s. Okay, so there's that. Number 3. Slide the paper up 1 row in the thousands column to show the number of people who saw the movie on Saturday. And I'm doing that because they said 1,000 more people saw the movie on Saturday. So I'm going to say 1,000 more. I want to move that up. So now how many thousands do I have? 2 thousands, 300s, 2 10s, 3 1s, okay? So that's sort of like a little visual representation of adding 1,000 in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the paper now and I'm going to slide it down 1 row in the hundreds column. So I'm going to bring it down 1 row in the hundreds column. Oopsies. Okay, and I'm going to show the number of people who saw the movie on Sunday. I'm going to write this number in the place value chart. So on Sunday, I have 2 thousands, 2 hundreds, 2 10s, and 3 1s. So 2,223 people saw the movie on Saturday. Oh man, I didn't read ahead. Let me fix this. Daggone it. Hate that. Okay, let's try this again. So 2,323 people saw the movie on Saturday, and 2,223 people saw the movie on Sunday. So you can't, I don't like scribbling out. That's why we write with a pencil in math. I'm writing with a pen so that you can see it better, but you should use a pencil. I messed up. I'm sorry. That's why you should read ahead. That's why you should use a pencil. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, so using these little sliding papers can really help you visualize if you have a hard time sort of seeing that in your head. Now, will you have to do that every time? Absolutely not. That's just to show you how it works, okay? Let's move on to the next example. Example 2. Let me make sure we can see it. There we go. Miss Starcher drew a puzzle on the whiteboard. The puzzle contains a pattern. Solve her puzzle by filling in the 2 blank boxes. So this row is my thousands, just like on the page before. So they said 78,245, 79,245. So what's going to be 1,000 more than 79,245? That's right, 80,245. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in this missing blank. 80,525 plus 10 more, 80,545. So 80,525, if I go up 1 in the tens column, I would have 80,535. Okay, so let's look down here. It says each number in the first column is how much more than the number in the row above it. Well, that sort of helps us right there. They're 1,000 more than the number above it. So 79,245 plus 1,000 would be, and we already figured that out, 80,245. So if I was just looking at that, I would say 78, 79, 80. So, you know, I'm just counting up. Real simple. All right, number 2 says each number in the last column is blank more than the number in the row above it. So how much did we add each time here? We added 10. So 80,525 plus 10, we already figured out, is 80,535. Okay, so check. It says each number in the last row is 10 more than the number before it. Since, what do they want here? 80,345. Oh, in the last row. Okay, we're looking this way. I was looking in the column. Sorry, you got to pay attention. We were talking about rows, not columns. Goodness, I keep messing up in this lesson, you guys. Just ignore me. Well, don't ignore me, but you know what I mean. All right, so we're looking at the row. So what do we add on each time? What are we adding on? So 80,245, 80,345, 80,445, 80,545. What did I add each time? Which place value got bigger? The 100. So every time I'm adding 100. Okay? So each number in the last row is 100 more than the number before it. Since 80,245 plus 100 is 80,345. The answer in the first column is correct. So no matter how you look at this chart, everything sort of adds up, as we would say. Okay. Sorry, I keep messing up. It's a Monday morning, and you know how that goes. All right, let's look down here at the guided practice questions before you take off to do some independent practice on your own. It says, write each number 1,000 more than 3,872. So if I'm doing 1,000 more, I'm going to look in the thousands place, and I'm going to do one more 1,000. So then that would be 4,872. Okay, so this kind of tells me which place value to look at. This is 10 less than 221. So I'm going to look in the tens place and take it 110 less. So I'm going to take that down 1. So I'd be 211. So that's 10 less than 221. Okay. Another way I could do this is, for example, on number 1, I could say 100 more than. If I have more than, that tells me I need to add. I said 100. I meant 1,000. Guys, I can't get my act together this morning. 1,000 more than, so add 3,872. And if I add all that up, you'll see that I get the same answer. I could do the same thing over here. 10 less than 221. So 221 less than, or subtract 10. And then I get that same answer. So pay attention to those keywords like more than and less than. Okay, more than means to add, less than means to subtract. Let's look at number 3. It says I start with 37,828. I end with 38,828. Which place value changed? My thousands place went from a 7 to an 8, so my change was 1,000 more or less, 1,000 more, okay? The change was 1,000 more. In this one, I have to figure out what my end number is if I have 830,174 and 100,000 less. So I'm going to look in the 100,000s place. I'm going to take it one less. So I'm going to have 730,174. So if I could just kind of check that, I could say 830,000. The change is the 100,000s down 100,000 less. It all makes sense, okay? All right, last two questions on the page. Complete each number sentence. 36,525 plus something equals 36,625. So my digit that changed is in the hundreds place. It went from a 5 to a 6 in the hundreds place, so that is a change of 100, okay? Number 6, 98,264. My change, or minus something, equals 88,264. My change number is this 9. It turned into an 8, so I subtracted one 10,000. Okay, so it was in the 10,000s place. So I subtracted 10,000. Okay. So hopefully it didn't confuse you this morning since I keep saying the wrong things. Oh, I don't even know if you could have seen those because my book wasn't pushed up. Goodness, guys, I'm a mess this morning. I'm sorry. So what you're going to do now, though, is you're going to do the independent practice questions. Shouldn't be too bad, 100 less, 10 more, or whatever. You can do the addition and subtraction problems, or you can look at the place value. I showed you 2 different ways to do that. Actually showed you more than 2. You could make a chart even if you wanted. You can complete the table, complete the number sentence, finish the pattern, okay? And then you've got some questions on the back as well. Once you do the independent questions on page 69 and 70 by yourself, then you need to log in and do the self-check in Schoology. If you don't do that well on your first try, be sure to take your second try. You get 2 chances, okay? And if you ever need more help with any of these lessons, I suggest going to Khan Academy because the lessons on Khan Academy for 4th grade go right with the chapters of our book. It is a very great resource. So I will stop here and I'll see you tomorrow with lesson 3. Goodbye.